Hey guys, this is iTroll@ix with Rollout Reviews, and I'm going to be doing another Let's Build. I'm just going to build a Beat 'em On model kit in front of the camera. I did this a while back with Round Tiger, and I want to start doing this for every single release that comes out that I can build. And, you know, just sit and talk and relax in front of the camera and build a model. So, let's get started. I'm going to be doing this on some of the other future releases that have model kit parts in them, like Triple Gelusion and I think the Drive Garuburn DX set when I get those. But today we're going to be doing two. I usually wouldn't do tune-up gear because they're so easy to build. But since I have two of them here, I might as well do both of them at once. This is the CB42 System magazine. I don't know how much this is going to constitute of this. It isn't really a model kit. I'm pretty much just going to be putting this together. But this one does have some sprues on it, and whatever. If there isn't all that much building, you could just consider this an unboxing video, I guess. So let's open the System magazine first, just because it really isn't a model kit. It's just some pieces that you assemble in the package. I like to keep the card for the review at least. So let's see if we can't spare the card here by peeling the tape off. Yeah, I go out of my way to do that, but yeah, it's for the review. Looks nice in the end. I also get to show off all of the stats and whatnot. The tune-up gear packaging is a little boring. It's all in black and white, but whatever. Might as well show it off, you know. This tape is a little bit of a pain. This System magazine is really cool. Like I said, I don't want to say too much because I want to leave something to be said for the review. But it reminds me a lot of some of the barrels, or not barrels, but magazines from Battle Beat 'em On. Because in Battle Beat 'em On they realized that just kind of having the normal magazine was a really terrible thing, because it was just kind of a bottle and it clogged up. All of the marbles inside just horrendously clogged up. So they started coming up with new designs. And one of them was very similar to this, the Snake Loader magazine, I think. I actually don't have that. The only one similar I have to that is the Tornado magazine. But yeah, just kind of interesting. Crossfight Beat 'em On takes a lot of cues, and especially ES. It takes a lot of cues from older Beat 'em On series and kind of homages them. Which is really cool. So let's see if we can get some of this tape out of the way. I also want to take the staples out, because those can be dangerous. I've actually stabbed myself quite a bit on the staples for these tune-up gear cards. Not good. Now this has some pictures of Burst Bison. I don't have him. So there you go. You have a card here. All of the colorfulness that is missing on the rest of the card. But, yeah. So this should be pretty easy. This is very similar, I think, to like the Cyclone magazine, in the sense that it comes with just these standard pieces, and you can actually buy more of these magazines and continue adding on. Let's see, I think this just attaches. Let's see, how does this attach? like that. And you can just keep building up on top of it, which is cool. So let's see if we can get this on there as well. There you go. These tune-up gear are always a lot smaller than I think they're going to be initially. When I see pictures of them, they look a lot bigger than they end up being, and this is definitely one of those cases. But here's the system magazine. Again, not really a model kit, but I might as well just show it off here before I review it. Now, this is the actual model kit here. Sort of. Most of it seems like a model kit. The main piece seems like it's not, but the rest of it, there are some sprues, so we can kind of say it's a build video here. The CB67 Scope magazine now. Let's get the tape off here. Here we go again. But yeah, this is an interesting one. I seem to remember there being something very similar in Battle Beat 'em On. Just a big scope that you attach to the top, and it holds a few extra Bidama in it, but nothing too much. But it's mainly just like a scope, and it's weird. I don't know. The main reason I actually got this is because in the show, in the Crossfight Beat 'em On ES show, Triple Gilusion. I'm saying it Gilusion and not Gilusion because giraffe is spelled, is pronounced with that kind of G sound, and that's sort of what it's going off of. So I'm saying Gilusion. I don't know, I'm sure if I'm wrong, some of the people from the Beat 'em On wiki forums will correct me. Some of them have more know-how than I do, but in the show, Gilusion's pretty much like the main enemy, even more so than his user. He kind of controls his user in the show, but he has sort of like a super mode that just uses a bunch of tune-up gear all at once. And it uses the System magazine and the Scope magazine, as well as the Wide magazine and the Cyclone magazine. It's like a super magazine mode. And so yeah, I decided since I'm getting that guy, he should be here. I don't know when I'm getting that, but I've ordered it, and I'm going to be getting it. And again, because he's mainly a model kit, I'm also going to be doing a one of these for him. But yeah, I decided I should get all of the magazines for that mode. Again, colorful thing here. So yeah, I ordered this from not the seller I usually buy from. Well, I guess I buy from the seller more often than not now. So like the very new releases that come out, I buy from a seller on eBay called Tokyo Hobby. They sell like a lot of Japanese model kits and things, and yeah, I usually buy from them because they usually get the new Japanese Beat 'em On in stock like two to 3 days before the release date, and they ship them really fast. The problem is it's from Japan, so it takes about like, I don't know, a week and a half to 2 weeks sometimes to get here, which is, all things considered, very fast from Japan. But when stuff like this comes out that has been out for a while, and I just never got it when it came out, I actually buy from another seller. You could probably find him just by searching Crossfight Beat 'em On eBay. 88 Power Pig 88. Now he is in the U.S. He is in Seattle, Washington, which makes it incredibly convenient for me, being in Oregon, just a state down, because I get things that I order from him in like 2 days. it's fantastic. So yeah, I got this just a couple days after I ordered it. And arguably, I could just wait until he gets the newer Beat-em-on in stock and then order them, but I like knowing I'm going to be getting them the second they're released. So, yeah, whatever. It's just personal preference. Also, Tokyo Hobby has just been very good to me, so there's that. Tokyo Hobby's great because they also have the added bonus of packing all of their packages in with Japanese newspaper, and I have a good collection of Japanese newspaper going now. So that's fun. But it has this mirror piece. Again, it's a scope, so it has sort of a periscope thing going on here. It has this reflective piece. We'll see how that fits in a sec. This piece actually in the bag already came off the sprue. Again, this sprue isn't very big, but it's something, so might as well build it. You know, I haven't done one of these in a while. I actually tried doing one of these when I got Magnum Ifrit a long time ago, but the video ended up being so long because I'd never built a Crash Beat-em-on before, and I really didn't know what I was doing, and the video ended up being like over an hour long, so I just didn't want to upload that. It would take too long, and it would also take too long for you guys to watch. So yeah, I guess I could have sped it up in some points, but whatever. I just decided it was just too much trouble, so I just didn't upload it. But yeah. Again, like, I'd never had a Crash Beat-em-on before, so I talked beforehand about it, and then I started building it, and then I just got lost. So it was a new experience for me. Didn't really know what I was doing. I'm gonna take a drink here. I actually turned off my fan for this because it's quite loud. I'm rethinking that decision right now because it is a little humid in here. It has stickers. Not gonna put those on, obviously. Actually, they're kind of neat. You got some like red camo going on there, and it says in like military font, Scope Magazine. I always like how sometimes Beat-em-on stuff, they act like they're like gear, and sometimes even the Beat-em-on themselves are like military grade stuff, and it's kind of funny just because they're little robots that shoot marbles. The main contender for that, I think, is this guy. He looks very military, even though he's made of plastic. But let's get on to actually assembling this thing. I don't know how it's gonna work. I think I might have to actually pull this apart like that. It comes together, but I think I have to pull it apart here. It's a nice kind of gold color. I don't know if this is gonna be brittle. I know like gold plastic sometimes is very brittle. So yeah, we'll see. But I might need the instructions for this because there's a lot of, well, not a lot, but there's some stuff here that I just don't know about. Okay, so this doesn't go here. Good to know. It actually, I think, goes in like that. Because where you look through is there. I think you might, yeah, I think you might be able to adjust this, which is neat. Yeah, here's a little, no, there's actually, oh, I thought, okay, so I thought, learning experience here, again, I thought that this little dial here was just for show, but apparently it actually works for something. Let me actually get this secured with these little bits here. Like this. But you put this knob on a certain way, I presume. There you go. It's actually quite tight. And you can actually turn it, and it adjusts the little mirror inside there. That's neat. I like that a lot. Well, that's on extremely tight. It's not coming apart, ever. I actually did get this out. I don't know if I'll actually need it. It's actually, the flash on these is actually really light most of the time. They're actually, you know, they're made so that you can just pretty much pull them off the sprues, but I like cleaning them up just a little bit. I think that attaches there. And this little piece attaches up here. You can actually pull this off and attach the wide magazine on there. And that's how it is with the triple Gillusion mode, ultimate mode. And so I'll show that off. But then this bit, this little sight bit, goes on like there, and there it is. So it's kind of interesting. Attaches to the back of the Beat-em-on, and I'll show this off in the review, but it attaches to the back of the Beat-em-on. You load it up, you can have a few more Beat-ama loaded up there. And then you look in there and sort of adjust the mirror. And see, like you can see my hand going past there, and you aim at the target. And that's kind of neat. That's something interesting, something new. But yeah, it's a control type magazine, I guess. Anyway, that is it. Here is the two things we've assembled here: the CB67 Scope magazine and the CB42 System magazine. So yeah, I'll have reviews of these up sometime, probably soon. And yeah, so that is about it, guys. And this is iActuallyX signing off.